G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up. And let's start a brand new series of Kingdoms and Castles, but we're going to play in hard mode. So let's jump straight in. I've never played the game in hard mode, not even as a test. So we'll jump into new, we'll go to standard, and we're going to go to Vintar hard. So a harsh land, a wise ruler can succeed. More raiders and dragons, possible to lose if happiness goes too low for too long. So we've got to keep an eye on the happiness, and the raiders are going to come reasonably early, but I don't think it's too overwhelming. But let's see how it all goes. Okay, we are going to hit the accept. Now, of course, this is where the fun begins, because Stitch Up trying to pick a map is interesting. So I want a large map. Now, in my previous playthroughs, I've played on the modded oversized maps, and do you know what? When an attack happens, the barbarians or the Vikings, they come from the other side of the map and they take forever to get across. And I find there's a huge lag while they're getting across, and it goes for ages. And the attacks just go for ages. So we're simply going to do the large map. I'm going to hit generate, and we'll start to look at a few. Now, this is interesting because you could have ships that could come into this lake here. I love the big forest. I do love the big forest. I like the lake that gets in there. This is, do you know what? We may just go with this. I like the idea of the lake going in there. Now, I wonder if ships can get in via that sort of lake, or is that going to, because I kind of like this, all this farmland out here. We can defend around the lake. We can put more farmland either side of the river, which I think is fantastic. Great farming down here. Guys, I'm just going to go with this. This is going to be the land we're going to take. Hard mode, accept. Now we're going to go the yellow banner. Love there. And we are going to be called these Petertopia. No, we're going to be called okay, well, should we call it Stitchtopia? Stitchtopia. Yeah, it could be Stitchtopia. It could also be, let's think of something a bit Stitch Up and Game of Thrones. Could we do that? Stitch's Landing, Stitch Landing, Stitch's Landing, Stitches. Oh, we could make it like this. And it'd be spelled a bit weird, because everything in Game of Thrones is kind of either pronounced weird and spelled correctly, or spelt weirdly and pronounced correctly, or it's just strange. So Stitch's Landing. Okay, I think that's a good one. And we're off and running. Now, we will pause the game just to start with, and we do want to put our keep down where there's good access to stone. Now, here, I can access stone, but then I can't get onto it twice. So that is, but what I want is access to stone, but in addition to that, I want access to fertile lands and various bits and pieces. So I'm going to scour through the map and have a bit of a look through. Please enjoy the Stitch Up intro in the meantime, and I'll see you and we'll have a look at the map in just a sec. Okay guys, I haven't even had that much of a look of the map, but I think we're going to do it like this. We're going to look at the map in this perspective, and I think that's going to be how we play. And I'm going to start off in this kind of corner, and I wonder if that's because I like the idea of two lots of stone over here. I like all this farming land, brilliant. But I wonder if maybe we should save that for future expansion, and maybe we should start somewhere in the map. Does it matter if we start on the coast? I mean, the Vikings just have to land anyway and then get across, so it doesn't make any difference. We just can't put defenses further off. We have to defend from the coast. I like it. I think we'll do that. We've got access to some stone here and here, but we've also got access to these guys here. And this one we can put 2 on immediately, and we can put 2 on immediately there. I'm also going to use these forests over here. I think we'll keep those forests, because if my whole kingdom is going to be around here, I think I want the keep to be around the lake, and I think that's going to be the sort of the whole thing. So let's start the keep off kind of here. I think we'll just put the keep down here close to the lake. And it is getting out there. Here's a forest and there's some stone, and it is a fair way out, I understand. But I do want the keep to be in a decent little spot. So let's pop him here. Now, if I do, ooh, what are we going to do there? Should we spin him? Yeah. Oh, there's some stairs. Let's put those facing forward as well. And that'll line up with the orientation that we'll play in. So I think we could do that and put lots and lots of things around. Yeah, because we could put a cathedral on the lake, couldn't we? Okay, let's put this more central then. Let's put this guy more central. And this is fine. This is perfect. Rightio. So what we'll do is let's just set the game on play, allow the music to jump in, and with our 5 peasants, we are simply going to want them to start cutting down all this wood. So I'll just get a fair bit of wood there queued up for cutting. And then what we're going to do is, we've got some advisors. We won't click on. Let's just clear them, and then we'll see how it goes. Now I'm going to turn the music up just a tiny bit because. Return, lovely. So just click off these guys, please. Can you go away? Good day, sire. Thank you very much. Me. Those advisors are a complete nightmare. All right, here we go. So they don't really have much to say in the first part of the game, I don't think. All right, here we go. So you don't have to start the road off from the keep anymore, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this. And on that, we're going to put on a hovel or 2. Actually, 2 hovels could be good. Let's put the doors on there. So we'll go here and we'll go here. Okay, doors facing the road. Road not too close to the keep. And now we need to, we may as well extend this up here and start talking farms. So there's a 3x3 right there ready to go. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to put on this side of the road. Can we do, actually, yeah, let's see about this. Let's do, what do you got there? 1, 2, 3, and then 2. Okay, how about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if I can then do, I can't yet do the orchard. All right, no worries. So I think that's a nice distance. We can put some granaries as well down, so it's a nice distance there. Yeah, nice little bit of distance, and we've got this sort of thing, this little bit happening across here, which is quite good. Now, what are we going to do with these sort of 3? Is that going to be a problem? Look, I think we just need to just get some things happening. So let's do that and that for the moment. Got to put an orchard here and then back. We can put a few extra farms along this bit as well, so that could be good just for that. On this corner here is a good place for the granary, just on that very corner. And we've got the hovels rocking and rolling. I'm going to go into speed 3. No, let's just go to speed 2 just for a bit while we get all this happening. Actually, are these guys built? Yeah, we've got beds there for 10, and we got the extra 4 people pretty quickly. So, we'll rock and roll here. Now, everyone should be just focusing on a bit of farming, but a lot of cutting down. So, it's definitely the case that... I tell you what, I need to immediately just prioritize timber workers right at the top there. Now, I want to think as well about where I'm going to put that trading ship, because I want a trading ship to be able to, to be able to buy things from the trading ship. So I think I'll put that over on this corner here. This will be all farming land, and then we'll put the trading ship over here. That could work out pretty well. Yeah, I think that could be quite good. And yeah, keep all this for nice bits. You got unfertile right next to right on fertile, and then the medium fertiles are just kind of scattered about. But look at this is all proper, very fertile land, so it's all pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, getting lots and lots of pieces of wood there, so I will go ahead and build just 2 more of these guys. And does that show me where the door is? It does. So if I do that and that, we really want that population to start soaring. If I go to here, I should be able to place my first orchard. And it doesn't like that there, so let's place it here. That's not too bad. I think that is pretty good there. And I think we're just going to cut our losses here on this road situation and go straight across there. And I will do that as well. I will eventually put some farms down here. I won't worry about that at the moment. Let's see. Now, we want to make sure we've got roads, we've got foresters, we've got stone. So we do want to start accessing the stone out here. I will actually ask them to cut down those guys. Because they've cut down a few trees, and then I'm going to put the forester and the stone both out on the same area so they can use the same stockpile. So if we come out here and use a road, we should be able to go straight out to here. Yep, and then I'm going to go well up to there, and now what we should be able to do is straight across here, as well as up here, here, and here. And now I should be able to put my 2 quarries in. And if I do that, put a quarry here, this guy should now be able to connect in, so that's nice. That corner gives me a lovely area. I will put this guy here, and just that way I can put my timber worker immediately there. I think it gives him a good radius for that. If I go here, and I've got my quarry there first of all, space for the second one. When I eventually get to my timber worker, once I get a bit of stone in, then we should be able to go ahead and put a forester in here, and his sphere of influence will allow the trees to be on the backside as well, so that could be good. Right, being careful of what trees I cut down from now on. Although I will get rid of these guys close to the keep, yeah, because that's going to be lots of barracks and things as well, so that's all pretty good. Okay, we're going to go into speed 3 here. We're at 15 of 20 residents, and so what I'm just going to do is I'm going to pop in one of these guys. Yeah. And then if we go to food, have we got access to anything else just yet? We can pop down a couple more of these guys, so let's just keep going with those guys. So we don't want to overdo the food though, so we will see about it. Right, now I do want to get the next road. So if I go to, where's my townships and roads? Have I got 54 pieces of wood? So let me just click off this. Snow. So I can't really see where that area was. But I'm thinking I put the road straight up here. So these guys, and then I have my access to, yeah. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm actually thinking we do this. So there's a good spot for that road. Actually, you know what could be good? Let's do this. What is it? Let's do, what do you got this? You got that one to there. Go to here. Yep. And so that will be there. And then that way we can just put our thing here and here without having to do anything with the road. And then this guy can be here. And we'll go and put a dock there very shortly. Okay, so we are kicking off here. 25 beds, 17 people. And we seem to be doing alright in Stitcher's Landing. 19 of 25. Right, now what have we got access to? We got access to a well just yet. Stone required for a well. And I do want to swap over to cottages soon and then start planning out the housing estate for the manors. And I've got to be careful not to go too crazy with the planning. I think a slightly organic looking town is also good to a degree. I don't want it to be a complete and utter shambles. I want a little bit of planning going on, but let's not get bogged down in too much planning. Food at the moment seems to be 25 of 50. What is this? These are apples. The apples aren't doing very well. I think we need to look at a granary situation. So this is again going to be stone. I definitely need to put down another. Oops, sorry. Yep, here we go. Industry. And put down another quarry there. And I want to then put a stockpile, small thereof, here. And then can I still do my forester? I can't. I gotta wait for the 5 pieces of stone. They'll come up shortly. Just in the jobs though, let's make sure quarry workers are right up there, and let's make sure stockpile workers are, I think that's pretty good actually. Let's do it like that. Builders of course remain at the top, which is nice. Okay, so the stone should start to flow in fairly soon, and the stockpile, everything should come in. So both lots of stone from actually all 4 pieces should come into here, and then we should get our we'll get a larger stockpile going. We'll also get the forester bringing his materials into there as well. So we're in a small village. We're at 25 to 25, and it's pretty good. So first forester should be able to go in straight away. And I'm going to put him at the end of that road as planned. And then the next one, I think what we could do is just pop the next forester here, and that way we're foresting all the way along here. And I think that kind of works pretty well too. Can we... 15 wood. Right, of course, because I've got that there. Am I going to be clearing any more wood out? Where do I think I won't need the wood? Well, I can tell you I will not need the wood here. So they can go. So we'll get those guys going. And in fact, timber workers are now prioritised above farmers. So the farmers just dropped what they were doing when they went out here and did this instead of this. So that's quite good. I'm happy with that. That is quite lovely. I do want to start looking at wells. And so let's put down, I think this is probably a good place to put a well just there. And then I reckon nothing wrong with that in case we get a fire. Well coverage you got here, it's covering all the important buildings. I think it's pretty good. They've cut down that. They will start bringing that there as long as I can get these stockpile workers up there a little bit as well. They'll also do that. And the timber workers are not showing on job priority yet because we haven't got the forester in. However, with 66 pieces of wood and 26 pieces of stone, we can certainly grab that second forester and put it as planned just in here. I'm going to put him just there with a tiny little road there. Now everyone's going to use this stockpile, but that stockpile can be swapped for a bigger one. And when you do that, so a stockpile, let me just test this. Go to speed 1 for a moment. Industry. A stockpile is cost of 7 and 3. Oh, we need gold for the other one. Okay, so we're happy just to leave that. I want the charcoal maker to be local as well. We can put a row of charcoal along here. This is all barren land. In fact, why don't we do ourselves a little charcoal row? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do 2, and let's grab this, and we'll do a little row of charcoal on either side of that. That could be good. There's nothing stopping us just putting a second well here as well, just to help us with fires. So I think that could be quite good. Put the speed back up, and we definitely want to start increasing our building size. So, what helps us with this? Is it cottage is 25 pieces? Let's save it, because on a footprint of this, it's 5 and 5, same footprint, but you can get in 12 peasants, so an extra 2 people. So that could be on that footprint. So that's pretty good. I think we're almost, what are we waiting for? We're waiting for 25 on the wood. And those builders should be doing their thing. The thing is, they've got to get the wood from here to build it. So they've got to go over there and get the wood. Once they've done that, that should be just finished. There's no road over there, so we'll just have to see how that goes. I will now also pop in another orchard just behind. I will not. However, what I can do is use this space over here and just use the roads and go, it's gone winter, so I can't quite see where my fertile land was. I forgot the imprint there, so I'll have a look at that. Yeah, that is a bit weird, isn't it? A bit odd. A granary is definitely going to be the next thing we need. A small granary, and I will fit that just there. That's excellent. Excellent little spot for a granary, please. Okay, once I get rid of those, they shouldn't be having to do these big treks across there. So that's all right. Got these other pieces of road here. Let's go to speed 2 and continue. Now we're out of winter. Let's just put these 2 here. Oop. Oh, we literally don't have the wood for any of that. Okay, speeding up a tiny bit then. I'll tell you what I will do just to fix this up, because we don't like that little bit. Waiting for that wood to either go. So the wood's going to the projects, not into the stockpiles. Therefore, I'm not seeing an increase here. So yeah, we'll have to wait for wood to start off. In fact, now I've got these guys, I should be able to have timber workers and quarry workers up the top. But let's focus on timber workers, and then charcoal makers, farmers, orchardists should be rocking and rolling. How we go on there? You're just storing stone, aren't you? So the timber will now start to come in. So we've got these guys sorted. I've got 4 people, and these guys sorted with another 4 as well, so that's all good. And hence the timber doth flow. Brilliant. Okay, going into here, we can't quite get to the cottage just yet. Oh, yes we can. Let's grab that cottage. Can we do so? Waiting on this, just jump up to 25, and I want that cottage to be the thing. We shouldn't have any building projects there, so once it's there, we'll be right. Let's do them like this, so we can put a few of them, and then replace both sides with manors. So we'll probably end up knocking them all down. We might keep these guys, but we'll definitely replace these hovels with the manors in some very short period of time from here. So that's all pretty good. Can I build maritime? Can I build, what is it, a dock? Stores goods for pick up and drop off by transport ships, foreign merchants. Okay, so for this we need this treasury, and then we can start taxing people initially, but then dropping off the tax. So that's all pretty good. Just go to speed 2 for a moment. This is building, so that once that goes up, we'll get an extra 12 there to 37. People should start to visit. Happiness at the moment, 68. Pretty happy with that at the moment. I think I need a treasure room, and I want to put these hold up to, what does a treasure room hold? 1,000? Yeah, so we'll have just one at the moment. What you got there? Treasure room? Yeah. So let's see where we're going to put this. I think directly behind the keep, or where's the door? We got a little sort of side there. We've got rows here, don't we? We have rows. Okay, well, how about we do this? Right behind the keep. Let's do one, and we can have a road. Yeah, let's just do one there. That could be quite good. Okay, so that's that. Just going to go speed 3 here. We're at the 37. We picked up 2 more people, so that's nice. People are telling us that food is an issue. Our granary has... well, I think the problem is it's got some food in there, but I don't think we've got any staff, residents. Oh, is that a cottage? That's a cottage. What am I doing? Sorry, granary here. 0 of 2 workers. So please slow the game down a sec, and let's look at granary workers also going up with the quarry, the timber, the stockpiles. So everyone's important at the moment. It is interesting, isn't it? How are we looking at timber and charcoal? Yeah, I want to stockpile it a little bit. Okay, we'll stick with that for the moment. I'm hoping that the food situation will be resolved. I mean, my farmers, where are they? Farmers and orchardists, let's put them just under that. And stockpile workers, granary workers, in stockpiles first. Charcoal makers, it seems like everyone's happy with the charcoal, though. If you look on here, we've got everything at the moment, but charcoal at the moment needs to go from here to there, and I just wonder if it's not close enough. So, we could determine different things to be in here. In fact, what we could do is we could just go... Yeah, let's do this. Slow it down a little bit. Go to stockpile and say, right, over here... do we want to do this? How about this? So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then a road, then 3, 4. So how about if we do this? Let me do this here. Let's put extra roads in here from the charcoal situation. And we would have 1, 2, road, 1, 2, road on the other side. So these would all be, this whole thing here would be those. So if I put that there, I can always get rid, but then let me put a stockpile. Small stockpile, yeah, brilliant. Let's just put it there and say this stockpile, once built, is only going to store charcoal. And so I'm going to say this one, we're going to say please store 0 charcoal. So change that. So we shouldn't have any charcoal in there. All the charcoal should stay here, and that's a little bit closer to those guys. I think it could work pretty well. We might even move it a little bit. Once we put a larger one, we might put that a bit closer. Okay, we've got this situation here, so we can start taxing them. In fact, I could have started taxing them when they're building, so I'll tax them at 10% at the moment. Happiness sitting at 40. We have homeless people, 37 people with 32. That means I need to rebuild this, but I also think it could be the case that we pause for a sec and we grab, because I believe now I've got cottages. Yep. So let's grab cottage and cottage and put 2 more cottages in just there. Okay, this should bring extra people in, which is going to be extra farming. So that allows me to put one of those there and one of those there. And I can also grab my farming and put 1, 2, 3 of those there. That could be pretty nice. Got this road over here, don't we? Yeah, we do. Let's put that extra road there. Ah, that's right. We were going to fix that, weren't we? Yeah, we were. So we were going to go just speed 1 for the moment. Come in here and go road here and here. And destroy here. And replace that with a well. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got 2 wells there, but that's fine. I think we can never have too many wells. We can, but I don't think we do. So that's all pretty good. You can see now we've got a nice little population of people running around, and that's all excellent. Gold sitting at 2, now 3, and is going to head up nicely. Don't forget, the gold is going to enable us to... Because we want to keep everyone in a job here, don't we? 37 and 37. So once these guys get built, I'm adding capacity for 24 just there. So that's going to be brilliant. And I won't build any houses any closer because the treasure room is right there. So I tell you what we could do. It might be quite nice if we do this and put another well just here. We'll change those for fountains a little bit later on, but that could be a nice little barrier between these guys. We may replace this with a mansion later and then do something there, but maybe get rid of this and keep the road going around, but we'll see about that. Little things like fire brigades take up a nice little footprint, so that could be quite nice. We're looking at 8 pieces of gold. If I just slow things down a sec and have a look at liquid maritime, the dock is 25 pieces of gold. So let's go back here, and 25 pieces of gold is now the target, so we can put our dock over here. Now this was going to be just this, so I'm going to say please store 0 of everything else and just put the up to maximum 900 of the charcoal in there, so that could be good. And these guys over here, are they getting access to charcoal? They are not. The charcoal workers are not firing up, that's the problem. So charcoal right up the top under builders, please. And then I'm going to go with the farmers. Oops, the farmers, then the timber and quarry, and then the stockpiles can sit. Let's put the stockpiles just under those guys, but the granaries under their relative ones. And I will, for the moment, just put those tax collectors right up there as well. So we've just sorted the list over. Okay, charcoal workers, food is going well. Charcoal workers are going well. Don't forget we want 25 pieces of gold and a tax rate of around 58. And I believe is it trending towards 58? So it's still sitting on 58. We'll have a look. Okay, they've got access to charcoal now, so that's good. The charcoal's been fired up, and we can go ahead and I believe what do you got? 47. 61, so it's a good time to replace. I'll tell you what we'll do is we will do I hit, how do you get rid of, can I hit X? No, just thought there might be a hotkey for that. Get rid of that one, and I'll tell you what, get rid of that one, and we are going to put a manor in here. 25 pieces of gold. No, let's just put 2 cottages. Yeah, let's do 2. Do the cottages take any gold? No, they don't. No, they just take the other 2 resources. So we'll put them in there with the little bits to the front, and we want 2 of those. And now we can go ahead and grab our our maritime dock. Okay, and that was always going to be here. So let's put it there. We nearly placed it just then. I meant to spin it. I think there's actually a really good spot. Let's put him there. And of course we can tell this guy what to store as well. He's a bit of a storage area, and we can say these are the things you want to store. We might leave it as a default for the moment. What do we got here? 2 pieces of stone, 1 extra one of those. Tell you what I could do is I could actually no, I don't want to push it. Let's not push it. Let's do something here. Let's get rid of these guys. So right, the click and drag is really by the way, but those 3 can go. And then what we can do is we can have a second forester. Let's see if we can get one in there. I don't know if we can, but we'll see about it. Okay, and we'll speed it up, and it'll be lovely. So the tax is sitting at a high rate of 10%. Just checking on the forester situation. Charcoal maker, standard stockpiles. We'll get those in soon. If he does that, yeah, he's outside of range of that. He's perfect actually, so that's quite good. And then we can do this. Timber workers here will go and do what they need to. The builders are prioritised first though. We really need extra people though, so once these guys get in there, we actually get a mansion in as well. We've got room for extra beds. We just want people to be happy and come in. So I might just drop to 5% to see if we can get that happiness up, and see if we can increase the rate of people staying in our lovely city. Just having a lovely sip of this lovely beer, and nice Sunday afternoon here in London, playing Kingdoms and Castles. A brand new series. This is hard mode of Kingdoms and Castles, and yeah, we're enjoying ourselves at the moment. This would be quite good. Oh, now how are we going for the food situation? Well, I don't know that people are starving. I do need to keep an eye out for this too. Desired of 50, so that's all nice. We'll keep that and we'll leave it and we'll see about it. I will need to put a dock in a priority of something. Dock workers, I'm going to put them up there because I do want the 5 people to be in there working by the time we get the first ship in there. So that's pretty good. Tax rate of 5%, 58 happiness. It's okay, I guess. Under normal circumstances it wouldn't be, but in hard mode it is. I'm going to get rid of this little block, and we're going to continue this logic where we go here and then up here, because that is all unfertile except for this block here. So we can get that up to there, and that helps us when we want to go ahead and build, where is it? Regular farm. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I know to build the other ones a bit later. I will also get the windmills in when I can, but they take up a bit of resources as well. I got 41 pieces of gold. If I go to food, now you know what, I should be right to put the windmill in there. Let's put him so he's got the piece of wood at the front. Make sure they always face the front, so that could be good. Yeah, okay, we can't put anything here. That's a good spot for a well. I suppose what we could do is just put a granary here. Yeah, a granary, sorry, a granary. I keep saying granary. Granary. Yeah, let's put it, where's the little steps? So, spinning. Oh, here's a ship. Lovely. Okay, we'll go, let's go 10 to that. So we'll put it here because of this bit. In fact, it could just go there, couldn't it? Yeah, because that way we can extend the road down to Charcoal Alley if we need to. So that's pretty good. And now what we can do is we can get rid of this one. Right, let's pause the game. And I just want to see if I can get rid of... yeah, if I get rid of this, and I get rid of this well, and I then put the other well in here. The good thing about that is... we'll give ourselves a little bit extra room over here, and the granary can have much more capacity. Same thing with stockpile soon as well. Okay, let's see what we're going to be doing here. So, can I sell anything? Well, I haven't got anything stored here yet, have I? So I don't have them storing stuff. So hang on, I want to go to the ship. Yep, and I want to sell. So what can I sell? I can sell 2 pieces of food. Can I? No, that's for 2. Can I do this? No, because there's nothing there. I could sell 3 pieces of charcoal. And I would get... oh, this is buying. Is this buying or selling? No, it's selling. So selling 3, and I would get a total of 3. So it should go up from 29 to 32. It does. Okay, so we're getting money on that one on the selling. Let's see there. He doesn't have... Ooh, armor-piercing arrow. That's interesting. Now that would be brilliant to do later on. 500 gold, but we'll definitely do that later on. So what I need to do is get these guys, see the prices. I want to start getting some of these guys to stockpile some things there. So I'm going to go complete purchase here. And before we unpause the game, I'm going to recommission these two stone guys, and I want this guy to please keep 500 pieces of stone here. And that, no workers will take from the desired amount while locked. Yeah, I'm going to keep it like that and say this stone should only go to here and should only be exported. And I'm going to say for the food as well, can we do 100 of that? And I'm not going to tick that. But I'm also going to say, can we do 100 of the foresting as well? I won't tick those. We'll see how it goes. And charcoal 50. Okay, so at least we can start getting them to bring this out. That's perfect. Okay, so we'll click off this and we'll put in the extra quarries. So what we got here, we got quarries. Now we got, yeah, we do want extra people to come in soon. So we'll put these extra quarries in here, and then hopefully they'll go into that. Okay, and we'll see about this. Now this guy here, we want this here to maybe sit at 200. No, let's get this to sit at 150, and let's get this guy to sit at 150, and then once they've done that, they have to go elsewhere. That could be good. Okay. Yeah, that could be good, because elsewhere means the export area. That way when the ship comes in, we can start getting absolutely heaps. Go at 58%, I'm going to start taxing at 15 now, so the happiness is going to tank. It will be trending towards 49, it's not too bad. So let's watch that one go down. And we should be right to go. Now we are going to get an attack. For the first attack, we won't worry about defending. We'll just see what they do, and we'll see where they come from and all this sort of stuff. Health is nice. I see the health. I'm just looking at these guys, and then I'm looking at this. I don't know what I'm looking at there, but that's all quite lovely. Oh yeah, we do want to put that road in here. So we're on speed 2. Grab the extra road, and we want to do this. Okay, that's nice. So we've got 3 foresters, so gotta be careful we don't overcommit ourselves. I will get rid of, do you know what? Let's get rid of these 2 because we've got housing capacity at the moment. So we'll get rid of those 2. Tell you what, I'm gonna do something over here. Yeah, let's do something different here. Let's put so I want the manor. Now what is holding us up there is it wood, total of 50, so should get the first manor. I'm actually going to put the manors in here, 1, and then 2, then 2, and then I'm going to move these guys as well. So that should be pretty good. Let's wait for this, and wait for some of, yeah, see they're bringing all this stuff over here, which is quite interesting. Let's see what that's getting. It is getting some resources now, so we can start selling a bit, but I've got to be careful not to leave my guys short. So we should be able to build that manor. What's the cost? 50 pieces of wood. So it was up at 50, and then it's dropped down. There we go. So we'll get that manor in. Now let's do him there with the big side towards the keep. That's all pretty good. Okay, I like that. I think that's good. Because if I put those manors all back to back, and I do 6 of them, what I can do is put supporting buildings around it. Yeah, that's quite a population we can support in there as well, so that'll all be quite good. We're sitting at what, 60 beds with 63 people, so we need to build. We need to build something. Now I think we might be stitching ourselves up with what's being taken over here. Yeah, it's a long way for them to take it, but it's kind of, it might be stitching us right up. 62 beds, geez, we could be in trouble here. Yeah, okay, let's see if we can change the priority here. Do stockpile workers up, and then go timber workers up here as well. And the tax collector can come back down, drop him down again, and the quarry worker can go back up. Because we want to produce lots of timber and quarry, and also lots of food. And then we want, we'll see dock workers have no one at the moment. So what does a dock worker do? And if there's no people in the dock, then can the ship not come in? Workers. We didn't have any there. So I really need to attract more people. Where we go there? Well, we need extra houses. What can we build? An extra cottage. I can squeeze an extra cottage in here. That could be quite good. I could put another one here while I put the other mansion there as well. That could be excellent. But I don't think we've got anywhere near the capacity to do that. Yeah. Okay, we need extra. Definitely need extra people. It's a good spot for a town square, is it? Yeah, it could be good. Could be a good spot for a town square. Can we put that in now? We can. Let's put that there. And eventually we'll throw a festival. And that'll be brilliant. Waiting for a ship to come. I think the ship came from there last time. I'm hoping it might come from the same area. We'll keep these episodes around the 40 minute mark, so which we're at now. So I think it's been pretty good. I'm hoping for, let me stay on speed 3 for another minute and just see if we get anything. Let's have a nice little recap. It's all very northeastern corner, which I love. And of course, we're going to have everything around this lake, which is brilliant. All the farming's going to be around the lake. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to have Norriers. We're going to go absolutely crazy. I will drop that tax rate back down to there. Go back down to speed 2. Look at the food going in as well. We're actually doing really, really well. Beds are 97 and we've got 61 people. So I think it's time to throw a festival, and let's do that. We should be finished in just a sec. At the building, you can see up here, waiting on 3 pieces of wood. Ooh, Vikings are now invading. Okay, stay with me. Let's do a festival. Yeah, and then let's see how we go with these Vikings. Now, these Vikings here are simply going to be able to destroy us, and that's it. So let's have a quick look at this attack, and then we'll see how we go. I hope you are enjoying this first episode of Kingdoms and Castles. The Stitches Landing settlement is under attack, our first attack at the moment. They're going to go for, I'd suggest, yeah, the farms. Nope, they're going to go for the people and burn down these. Interesting, because I probably... Okay, 10 enjoyed it so much they joined, so we did jump up. They're frightened because of the recent Vikings. Happiness of 53 though, so I think we got off pretty lightly. I don't know if they stole anything. Did they steal any people? Can't quite see. Shall we have a look? I like this game where you can just do this. Let's pause it. Okay, we're looking for our people on this ship. Look, I'm just zooming around here. I think they have got our people. They're holding them horizontally in their mouths, these guys. Yeah, so I think they've stolen at least 3 people. So we'll see about that. A merchant ship has arrived, and we'll deal with that at the start of the next episode. So I'm going to leave it paused for the moment. Please enjoy. Please leave your comments. Let me know what you'd like to see in this series. This is Kingdoms and Castles hard mode, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.